Now, before I get into the video, I want to say join the Discord, R4 community down below in the description. We're a family. You can promote your music. You can promote your channel. You can talk about anything, man. We one happy family. Hey, man. Or you just want to go in there and kick some jokes, get to know some people. Go ahead and join the Discord, man. It's down below. Let's get into the video. What's going on with y'all boys? Hey, man, we back, man. As you can see, as you see in my tone, man, we chilling, we vibing. It's 2 a.m. right now. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, and I know I'm not going to be back to sleep no time soon. But today, we're going to talk about why women should understand that we are not insecure. We just know that there are predators. There are men out there that is lurking the streets off of the way you look. Now, first and foremost, I want to say, before anything, thank you for tuning in to today's channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. If y'all understand where I'm coming from, or if you got a lady yourself that feels this way and she needs to understand that, hey, it's not because we don't like the way you look. It's not because, we might think you might get took by somebody else, but, not took like, traffic, but, a nigga take our girl, basically. It's just more about trying to be a protector. But yeah, first and foremost, I want to say we want to be able to make sure that you feel protected, like I just said, because first and foremost, there are men out here that are very devious. They're evil. I'm not going to sit up here and act like men are just like some men aren't dogs, because trust me, some men are dogs. Some men are out here looking for the wrong things in the wrong areas. Some men out here just, they got no game. They got no type of social awareness. They don't got no social skills. They think they could just take, and you cannot take. You will go to prison. Okay? But literally, that's one of the most important reasons, because some men are very unpredictable. Some men walk these streets, especially if you're living in cities where the nightlife is just so much, it's praised so much, and you going out to the clubs, trying to hang out with your sisters and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can have fun. You can do what you want to do. But you also have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to understand that the way you look is the way you will be perceived. Now, obviously, you don't want to be judged in a book by its cover. But at the same time, dog, if you go out and walk out in the street right now, you see somebody on the sidewalk with just a bra and panties on, hunched over, looking like they just got off a meth pipe or something like that, more than likely, you're going to think that that's a prostitute, and a pimp is around the corner just watching, trying to make sure she get her profits. Well, his profits. You feel me? So, yeah, you're going to feel like you're getting judged off the way you look. And we don't want to be out here trying to go out there. And I'm about to get into that, too, actually. Another reason. We don't want to get out of our house possibly with, the peace or whatever we got to protect ourselves. Mind you, you're going to need a peace because nobody's fighting anymore. But another reason is when you go out there and you dress like that and you get judged, or you get called a name like a biznatch or a garden tool or things like that, you don't, to be fair, in our heads, we already like, man, we don't want her going out like this, because we know what's going to happen. We know men, when they get off the lick, when they get off that bottle, when they be smoking and all that, just getting fully on intoxicated, they ain't thinking properly, man. They thinking with they fist and they gun, and then with they meat, more than they thinking with they head. And you feel me? And we don't want to come out of our house driving hella minutes, wasting gas, going out there trying to confront a dude that possibly is bigger and stronger than us, possibly got a bigger goddamn gun than us, possibly got nothing to lose. Because mind you, there's people out here who got nothing to lose. There's men out here who literally wake up looking for trouble. We don't want to deal with that, man, because if you are already in a committed relationship, let alone marriage or a long relationship like high school sweetheart type stuff, we feel like life is precious now. We feel like there's more meaningful things in life than just waking up and going to work and doing what we want to do creative wise, working on ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got somebody that come home with us. We got somebody that we come home to. And we don't want to waste that precious luxury of having someone that loves us and we get clapped basically because we got to sit up here and be this big old brolic protector, be this person that wants to, be so tough, when in reality, man, we don't want to do none of that, man. We don't want to be going out here trying to prove a point to people that we don't care about. Like, come on, man. You feel me? Like, I mean, we care about the woman, but I'm saying, like, it's going to be more than just a woman we're going to have to prove to. Sometimes it's going to be an ego thing. It's a pride thing. You feel me? It's, we all have ego. We all have some sort of pride, bro. And sometimes pride could get you killed. Sometimes your ego could get you hurt. And, when you're going against people like that who's intoxicated and ain't got nothing to lose, and sometimes they might be from the hood or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, men don't want to go through that, bro. Men just want to be at home, chilling, waiting for the wife to come home after a long day of work or whatever they got going on. And we trying to, trying to feel like, trying to get a little love in. We trying to make sure she all right, you feel me? And you out at the club dressing how you dress. And now we got to dang near go to jail for manslaughter or assault or battery or something like that, possibly murder. And, bro, that's just something we don't want to go through, man. For real. We don't want to go through that. You feel me? Now, another reason men don't want you going out here dressing inappropriately with your skin on, stuff like that. Mind you, we do want you to look good and feel good. But again, we know how men and the world can be. Is human trafficking. I don't know the actual percentages of human trafficking, and how much, how alarming it is. But at the same time, regardless of the percentage, it can happen to anyone. You feel me? Anybody can go out there and, you probably tell your sisters, hey, I'm finna go use the bathroom right quick. I'm finna go ahead, probably do an illegal piss stop or something. You pissing behind the fucking building or something. And, things like that, because there's no nearby bathroom, or there's some restaurants or some places where they say, hey, you can't come in here just to use the bathroom. You're going to come in here, you got to do what the business is operated for customers to do. So you just go behind a building or something like that, or mind you, I don't know why your sisters aren't there with you watching you, but, push comes to shove, that happens, you get took. And, it can happen to anyone. Like I said, it can happen to older people. It can happen to people in their teens, even kids, because, like I said, we think everybody just minding their business whole time. Like I said earlier, there's somebody like working in a pimp organization or something, like somebody working for these people on the, I don't want to say that because I don't know, but there's people out here doing shady shit. And next thing you know, now you ended up in the back of a car, you get hit with that gas, that you know what I'm saying? Like the napkin around your nose. Next thing you know, you waking up and you're in an unfamiliar place. And now it's a Amber Alert going out saying that, hey, man, this car is da-da-da-da-da known for taking, stuff like that. And you don't want to be a victim to that, because nothing is more scarier than not knowing where someone is at that you love and care about. And mind you, there are people out here who's willing to do that and take you to places that is literally days away from where you live, because they don't want you to come back to that place. They don't want you to run back home, and next thing you know, they got to go and deal with the consequences of the legal actions. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's people out here that are lurking. Like I said earlier, there's people out here lurking, bro. There's so many people that you walk by every day. You don't know what they're, you don't know what what they hold behind their records. It's like some Watch Dogs stuff. When you got on Watch Dogs, Aiden Pierce, he got his phone or whatever. He looking at people's, backtracking their history and things like that, looking up their records. Some of them people could be, the grape word. Some people could be out here, carrying around diseases, and they just don't care. They trying to make sure everybody else feel their pain, their wrath, their burn. No, that's insane. But like, we got to just be aware of those things, man. We got to understand that, people out here people walking around here with malicious intent sometimes. And we got to make sure that we stay protected, with women, possibly have your pepper spray, possibly have a dagger or a knife, anything, any weapon, even a gun. Shoot, like I said, carry a gun. And, it's nothing wrong with, possibly popping someone to protect yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, because you want to live to see another day. Everybody's mission in life, we all expect ourselves to come home, but underrated blessing of a lifetime is when you leave the house and coming back home. Because we always leave the house, but oh yeah, I'll be back. We don't know that for real. You know, some people leave the house and they don't come back, bro. And we got to be very grateful for that. But, hey, man, last reason why I say that men are not insecure, we don't feel like we just doing too much. We just want to make sure that you okay, because people out here are very predatory, simply because sometimes it be your own friends. Literally, it be your own friends. And what I mean by that is, it be your own sisters probably trying to make you single. Sometimes it be your own girlfriends trying to break a happy home, bro. Because let's be real with ourselves, man. Yeah, our friends, not even just girls, but niggas as well. Niggas and girls will be seeing the person so happy with the girl that they got, you know, through the grace of God, through the grace of patience and all that, man. Some people want to see others single and miserable like themselves. And, you know, sometimes it's genuine intentions to go out to the club and have some fun with your friends, you know what I'm saying? Take a couple drinks, you know, possibly throw some ass. You know, I will hope you don't throw ass on a nigga if you got a committed relationship. But, you know, just throw some ass on your sisters or whatever, you feel me? But sometimes they might hit you with the, oh, yeah, you out all night. Oh, come on, girl. Like, nah, he ain't gonna trip. You just gonna talk to this guy. No, actually, fuck him. He got more money than your nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, look at him. He got the chain. He got the car. He got the watch. You feel me? Like, sometimes these women could peer pressure you into doing some shit you don't have no business doing. And it's not to sit up here and say, like, you know, all women are like that if they try to take you out to the club. But there are some women out here who don't want to see you happy. Because even before going out in the real world, going to clubs and shit, this shit starts in high school, bro. This shit starts in the grade school. You know, I remember in high school, like, I'm talking about these girls would go out with their friends, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, acting like, you know, they all friendly, best friends, shit like that. Next thing you know, this girl talking to your nigga behind your back, fucking on him. You feel me? Like, next thing you know, you talking about some, oh, yeah, I'm so happy for y'all. Yeah, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, she plotting on trying to leave her panties in your car or something. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga come in your nigga driving in the car or whatever, you probably had your nigga go pick up her and her friends or whatever to go to you know what I'm saying? Some random, you know, just a random incident. And she tried to slide some panties under your seat and shit. Next thing you know, who the fuck is these girl panties? When you get back in the car, why is this seat so lean back? Man, trying to tell you, bro, like it gets devious out here, man. Some of these women are not here to actually see you happy when you got a whole nigga, bro. And it's like, I've seen so many instances, even in college, where it's a frat event or something, or a party. And, you know, I know a certain individual. I know they got a whole nigga. I'm probably cool with the nigga or whatever. Yeah, we playing the game with her. I'm like, hey, bro, you know, wait, is she good? Like, you know, you ain't saying nothing about her. Oh, yeah, she at the party. She had a party or whatever with her friends, whatever. And I probably know some of her friends, you know, single motherfuckers. Always getting piped down every night. Always in some shit that they don't need to be in. You know, something like that. And, you know, in my head, I'm like, man, I don't want to put this man, like, through stress and, you know, all that. But, bruh, her friends might try to, you know, make you not live a happy life after today. You feel me? They might try to have her go fuck one nigga that she ain't got no business putting, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, we got to understand that majority of the time, you know, we get slimed by people that we are closest to. You feel me? We get betrayed by our closest friends, by people we hang out with every day, bro. And nothing's more hurtful than that, because we build trust. We build this relationship that we know, or we think that we know, that they're not going to do anything grimy to us. But whole time, you know, these girls, your women friends probably just trying to make you single so they could just be like, hey, girl, yeah, come on, be like us. Go out and drink and party every night, fuck up your liver and smoke hookahs and stuff like that. Like, I ain't going to get too descriptive. But, man, if you know, you know, bro. You know, just throwing off the pH balance, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. But, yeah, man, that's really it for real. That's all. That's my main reasons on why men are not insecure. We just know that people, like men and women, can be very predatory, if that's even a word. The world is just evil. You know, the world is just grimy. The world ain't got no type of obligation to make you feel wanted, make you feel like you belong. And trust me, it ain't owing you no favors. But hey, that's all I got for tonight. Technically, I'll see this at like probably 5 or 6 p.m. But yeah, hopefully y'all taking care of yourselves. Y'all stay up, stay motivated, stay positive, stay disciplined, stay true to yourself, stay creative. You know, we all trying to beat the race. We all trying to beat it, man. Trust. Hey, yo. But yeah, if y'all new, like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you relate to this. And like I stated earlier, join the Discord. Join the R4 community. We all a family. We appreciate all, no matter the gender, no matter the race. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow up in the world, trying to make sure everybody eat. We got multiple tabs in there. Show off your beats, show off your music, show off your art. And come talk to us, because we all love each other, man. We all want to see each other eat. We want happy family. We might kick some jokes around a little bit, you know. But that's just because we just trying to make ourselves feel joyful in the world. You know, we trying to be human, be happy, be wealthy, be healthy. But yeah, again, I love each and every one of y'all. Man, we gonna keep going, man. We gonna keep going, man. We on the road to 500 subs. We so close to. This month has been a pretty slow month, but I'm not really tripping, man. If you really love what you're doing, man, you wouldn't trip off stuff like that. And I love what I do. So appreciate all the support. Catch you on the next one, man. I'm gonna let the gameplay ride out because it's about 4 more minutes left of this Max Payne 3 GOAT gameplay. And yeah, we're gonna have some more of this stuff coming soon, man. We're gonna have some more knowledge to spit. We're gonna have some more gameplays in the background, some classics. And yeah, man. Catch you on the next one, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Way down to the street.
Hidden away for a rainy day.
Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop and me clocked it months ago. But the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck? Shit is coming! Get out of here! Go! Get out! Get out! Let's go! Go ahead, it's safe! Cocksucking fuck! Fine with the leather. There's plenty here, going begging. This don't show the blood so much.
When scotch won't do the job.
How's this look?
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
You need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?